Hello and welcome to today's Tàijíquán Tip. I'm Stephen Watson here at Someday Farm. I'm practicing today underneath a wonderful tree I know, this black locust. And as you can see, it's about sunset and I'm practicing Tàijíquán. I am not doing Bagozhang. In fact, I'm not even thinking Bagozhang. I'm walking in a circle and changing directions, but I'm really tuned into the principles of Tàijíquán here. And what I've set for myself is the idea of walking in a circle and keeping the pace of that walk, even though I'm on uneven ground, and it's unusual due to my Tàijíquán in a circle, of course. And paying attention to these movements that normally I think of as turning me or led by a turn of my body or a step to the left or a spin around or what have you. And just trying to keep myself on this path and this pace of the circle. And what I've happened to do here is every time I do single whip, I turn myself 180. And that kind of single whip recurs through the form, so it gives me a chance to kind of go both directions. And ordinarily single whip is started east and then you turn to the west, for example. So it makes sense for a nice 180. And, if this was Bagozhang, I'd be kind of directing my attention to the center of the circle much more. And here I'm really kind of just going straight forward, even though a lot of the movements happen to one side or the other. And so I turn to the outside or the inside of the circle as I go. But I'm not kind of strictly focused on the center. I'm just really circumambulating the locust. I'm kind of paying attention to the circumferential reference of the locus of my practice. And it's a nice challenge because it's not the pace I'm used to. Certainly it has me doing some movements that shift back, forcing me to shift forward. So probably those moves don't work as well. Maybe there's just an interesting challenge. Maybe I discard it. Maybe it fertilizes a thought in me and finds me elsewhere in other practices. So I'm really just enjoying my Tàijíquán here and giving myself the uneven ground, the relationship to the tree, the circular nature of the stepping. And I'm trying to see what I can discover about the form that I wouldn't normally find if I'm forced to step forward or I'm not allowed to turn to my left because of this kind of creative challenge I've given myself. So that's your Tàijíquán tip. Walk a circle, but don't do Bagozhang. And thank you for joining us. This is called today's Tàijíquán tip, so the emphasis on tip. Appreciate your helping me